Good morning. Good morning. I am here. I am setting up. Hi. 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢, welcome. Hold on. Wink. There I am. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, 𝗓𝗙𝗥. Hey. Hello, potatoes. Hello, potatoes. Hey. Actually, you know what? Let me put up Gingy. There it is. Hi, guys. Hi. 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 Oi. 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗙, welcome. Happy what? It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. But for Peacock, it's Monday. Happy Monday, Peacock. Happy Monday. Today should be relatively on the calmer side. I'm just gonna relax today, you know. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How was your Sunday? Hopefully you had a good Sunday today, yeah? Yes, no, maybe? Yes, no, maybe, so, I don't know. Maybe, maybe, maybe? You know, random, but the last time I journaled on here, which was quite a while ago that I did it, I lost my tweezers that I use. I was like, I have no idea where I put them. So I was like, and I just realized I have no idea where I put my tweezers, so we'll have to see what I want to do today. Worked late, You're making curry for dinner, and you're watching the JJK movie. Enjoy your movie. Enjoy your movie. Enjoy your movie time. That sounds awesome. Mom is making curry for dinner. That also sounds very yum. Curry. Today I had for lunch, I had like a chicken patty type of thing, and then for dinner I had pizza. I had leftover pizza. We've been talking about pizza quite a lot here on the channel. But yeah, I had pizza on Friday and I had some leftovers, so I was like, let me have that today for lunch. Not for lunch, sorry, for dinner. And yeah, I didn't really do much. What type of pizza? I had a margarita. Margarita pizza. So if you don't know what a margarita pizza is, that has tomato sauce on it. It has cheese. It has tomato sauce. I put a little bit of garlic powder on it, and yeah, super duper yum. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗙, you fell asleep and woke up to a gifted membership. I think that was Camille that did that. But 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗙, welcome, welcome, welcome. I think Camille yesterday actually was able to catch you in the gifted memberships pile. So hopefully when he comes in, if he comes in, you should thank him for that. That was not me. I don't believe, no. I was gonna say, I don't believe I have any gifted memberships to give, and the answer is I don't. So yeah, that was all Camille. Blame Camille for giving you a gifted membership. Imagine. Alright. And the last time we left off, I didn't really do anything, like, meaning anything new in my journal. It's the same page that I did the last time, is what I did the last time, so we're just gonna continue where we left off. And by continue where we left off, I mean I'm literally just going to start working on the next page, which I do have some that Petitos have requested in memberships. However, I think I want to, I have to go through some of the requested images, so we'll try and do that, but I want to do the one that I had wanted to do for today. We'll see how that goes. This page keeps flapping up, but that's fine. I have to keep smushing it down. But my journal's coming along good so far, I have to say. It's been a nice or a really fun time working in it. I have some stuff I need to catch up with too, but that's fine. We'll catch up as we go. But that's also for me to do. Let me switch scenes here, yeah. Hi. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. No one really, like, mentioned it. I don't think mention is the word, but, my model needs juice. So right now it's getting its juice. However, I decided let me put up my little chibi winter dove in the corner for now. Because, I could have put up avocado, truthfully, but then I was like, you know. Which one do you want to put up today, Duck? I'm not really quite sure which one I want to put up today. So, what flavor of juice? Juice. I said... What did I said something about juice? Huh? Now I'm confused. Anyways, I'm here. I'm here. Everything is not set up. I have all of my images, which these... I have images of Sue today. A little bit different, but I decided to print out Sue today. Or for today's episode, because... I don't know, the anniversary event was out. I felt nostalgic. Was like, okay, I should go ahead print out Sue. So I printed out Sue. And then I have some of the images that you guys asked for in members here with me as well. So we're gonna work through that when and where I can. I also printed out some stuff for my my personal journal, but I can put that aside for now. Your model needed some juice. Ah, you can read, but you guess you're not Jeff. You're not Jeff. You're not deaf. You are right. I did say my model needed some juice. Yes, I usually do say that. You heard juice too. Yes, I did indeed say my model needed some juice. Juice as in like it needs to go get some battery. It needs charge, which is why it's not on screen right now. You're right. You're right. Juice. It needs juice. What juice would I choose if I could choose a juice? No, I do no. I like apple juice. 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 No orange juice. No. 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 No, 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 no. How do you print out those stickers? These are not stickers. These are not stickers. I got the comment the last time too. These are not stickers. This is printed on a sheet of regular printer paper, 8 by 11.5, or is it 8.5 by? It's 8.5 by 11. It's printed out on regular printer paper, 8.5 by 11. If this was a sticker, then it would have theoretically stick to the page, but it's. I don't know how to prove to you that it's not like. It's not. It's just regular images. I cut them. I cut everything by hand before stream starts off camera. So all of these too, these are also requested. I had someone. Well, I don't even need to say someone. If you've been here, you know JJ asked for Penny. So I have stuff of Penny, and then I have stuff of Wolverine, the patch costume. I decided to go with the patch costume because that's it's one that I have, and it's also one that I quite like. By hand, not even by. Yes, correct. I use my hand, and I play Fruit Ninja with the paper, and I'm able to cut them out precisely. Hi Nick, welcome. Hello, welcome. 07s. She makes hands correct. I play Jack and Pon. I play Jack and Pon, and then when I get to the Pon, I cut the paper, and then I win. That's not what I do. I do have a pair of scissors. The only reason that I don't cut them on stream is because the blade, there's the blade, and then there's the handle piece, right? The blade part is very reflective. So I can't really cut everything on camera, because if I did, then my, reflection stuff, do not want to deal with that. So I don't cut things by hand. Also, I don't cut things on camera. I'm sorry. I don't cut things on camera, reflection wise. Don't want to deal with all that stuff. Enjoy your dinner, 07s. Then it takes me quite a while to cut. I will be very honest with you, considering how precise, I think this is a good example, right? Look at this. Considering how precise I decide to cut this, it takes me a pretty long time to cut. That's one half. And then the other half of it is that I have to be in the mindset to cut things, because if I'm not in the mindset to cut things, then I ain't gonna do it. But I cut this out from since last week, so I lock into this stuff. You're so right for saying that. I indeed do lock in when I'm doing this, but it's also a good hobby to have, I will say, especially for like if you're just looking for something. How do I even explain this? I think it's good to have a hobby. I talked about this before, but I'll say it again. I think it's good to have It's good to have a hobby where no technology is involved and you can just sit down and do it, and there's no, again, like no technology, any sort of outside distraction. It's kind of gone. It's something that you can do in quiet, and you can do it almost, for this, you can do it pretty much almost anywhere. But I haven't been doing this for quite a while, so I was like, let me get back into it because I think it'll help me a lot, especially if I want to do it for my mental, which, not speaking of, but I was gonna say speaking of my mental, but it's not related to this, what's going on right now. I have tape that I ordered, and I was like, it kind of fits with what's going on here. I don't know if you can make it out or tell, but it's lemon themed. It's lemon themed tape. Can you tell? And her dessert, or this costume, is, I think, lemon inspired or lemon themed. I got this the other day off of a website. It was on sale for like $2, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. Hi, 𝗓𝗏𝗡𝗡𝗡𝗏𝗡. I figured besides, you know, besides this page that I wanted to do, I can also use it in other journal pieces, so I'm gonna reutilize it again, if that makes sense. But here's how it looks like. It's lemon. It's all lemon, which I think it matches very nicely. My idea is, which I haven't pulled it out as of yet, is I have another tape that I wanted to use for this that I just remembered I had, and I want to create a border. So what I typically do with a lot of my pages, which I can show you in another one, I can find it in time. Let me go through easy as it goes. This. Yeah, this is good enough. This I did on the channel already. It's in the videos tab. But what I decided to do, or what I want to do, is I want to make a border similar to this, where it's, I go around with 2 different tapes, and I'm going to tape all around the edge, and it, again, essentially create a sort of border motif. Got it? I'm gonna do, I typically like making sure that it's a thick, thin. Usually that comes out looking pretty nice. So I just have to find the tape that I want to use. I have a tape where it's thin and it has a little sort of scalloped edge to it. So I think I want to use that one for tonight. So it'll be my lemon tape here, it's yellow. And then I have a tape here that has like a scalloped edge. You'll see it in a moment. And I'll line it here, and then I'll line it here. And I'll have to, at some point, of course, cut. So let me go find, I need to go find that tape. Reminds you of the early website designs. Damn. I got that Y2K flow, imagine. And let me do this. Bump. Stream is paused. I'm still here. I need to find my tape. I used it the other day, actually. Should have it close by. And then we should also do something else that I didn't do the last time that I wanted to do today. Which is... Can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can. You can hear my fat mouth. Lettering. We're gonna get into that in a moment. Monster Hunter Rise. Waiting for Wilds. Didn't even realize how much fun compared to Wilds this game is. Probably because Rise is more optimized, you wouldn't say? Because I have tea I need to finish. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Well, I never left. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna do what I said I did. I said I was going to do, which is tape. So I'm gonna just close the camera really quick. And I'm gonna sit down here and we're gonna tape. It's not weird, it's really me, but you know. Still makes sense. I need to go back, as you mentioned, Rise. I need to go back and play Rise. I know some of you guys also mentioned that the tier 4 or title 4 update, I keep thinking tier 4. is what the letter T stands for. No, but you mean Title 4. I keep thinking that the Title 4 update is, as I said, Tier 4 update is going to come out. Well, actually, no. My brain just... I don't know. It's kind of weird for me to talk about Monster Hunter Wilds because I feel like this is my first Monster Hunter game that I'm playing. No, that's not true. That's a fat lie. I was gonna say this is my first Monster Hunter game that I'm playing that has been updating as it goes along, but that's not true because I played Rise from the beginning. Meaning, like, I played Rise from since it offered a demo on the Switch. That's when I was playing Rise. But I don't know, there's something different about Monster Hunter Wilds this time around that doesn't really make me go back to it as much. And I think the reason for it has to be the game optimization. But 𝗓𝗏 had told me, or at least I think he said it on a previous stream, that the Title 4 update is supposed to implement better game play or game... It's not game mechanics. It's supposed to be better optimize. The game is supposed to be better optimized with the title update coming out, but we'll have to see when that happens. It's not even we'll have to see when that happens. We'll see it when it happens, I think is the term that I'm looking for. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm still gonna be playing, what is it, Monster Hunter Rise when it comes out, which it should come out, meaning the next stream for it. They said CPU optimizations. Thank you. Welcome in. 07. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's no Rise on the schedule this week. However, I will put Rise on the schedule. Trying to think. Probably the week after this week, I'll put it back. Because ZA is having its DLC come out. And I want to make sure I finish the game and also be able to play or stream a little bit of whatever DLC they have to offer once it comes out. So I will do that. I also need to... I still need to pre-order the DLC, so that is on my agenda. I did not forget about that. It will happen. But Monster Hunter Rise will come back on the schedule. I would say it went pretty well. I had a lot of fun playing the last time I played. I need to continue playing with Longsword, as well as grind for material and armor pieces off camera. Probably should also think about getting a new Palico. Not even Palico. It's really both animals, the Palico and the Palamute, right? I can probably opt to doing that. Alright. I am almost... Well, I'm not almost done lining up my tape. I'm lining up the top and bottom pieces of my tape of my journal with tape. Yeah. But I'm gonna do the sides afterwards, and then I can turn back on my hand cam. Just trying to do it as neatly as possible. Luckily enough, I have a grid journal, so I'm trying to line it up with the dots and then cut as I go along, which is why the camera is off. Because again, my blade is kind of reflective, so I don't want any sort of accident to happen, i.e. Friday. If you know, you know. Friday. This tape is actually, this lemon tape that I said I got, and it's new. It's actually pretty solid. For $2. It's a pretty solid piece of tape. Yeah, it's actually pretty nice. I'm using it now for the first time. I'm trying to line it up as smoothly as I go. The material is nice. I like the feel of it. Oh, it's gonna work nicely for this journal. 07. Hi Spark, welcome. Welcome, how are you? Happy Sunday. Okay. And then if I twist, I'm about to open up HANDCAM again soon enough. Need to do this one last piece, and then we are kind of I'm almost kind of good. Oh nuts. I'm like so locked in right now to lining up this tape. There it is. There it is. Easy as it goes. 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 There it is. Just woke up from a nap. Don't want to leave bed. I feel you. You know, before I started a little bit late, or later than the time that I put on stream, and then I was like, I wonder if anyone's gonna clock me for coming on late, which no one did. But then I was like, I was also watching a stream before I started, and I was drinking my tea, and I was like, what if I just move this to Tuesday? Internally, I was like, what if I move this to Tuesday instead of today? And I was like, no, come on today, please, please, streamer, come on today, please, please. Please, don't ditch us don't ditch your HANDCAM again. How could I be late? Yeah, exactly. How could I be late? Question mark. You say as you woke up from your nap late. Not even wake up from your lap late. As you woke up from your nap late. My god, by the way, speaking of things that went on late. Yesterday's stream. In my mind, I keep thinking that it was 7 hours, but it was like 6 and some. That was crazy, but I had fun, so I can't really I can't even I'm not mad at it, you know. I'm genuinely not mad at going on for so long yesterday. It was fun. I want to continue doing that. In fact, I do want to play more zombies, considering that it got pushed again till, what is it, January 16th? That was fun. Woo! We're gonna do more. I never miss, imagine. Did fall asleep last night. You were up until 4:30 a.m. Damn. To be fair, yesterday when I ended stream, it was somewhere around 2 a.m. I believe. And I didn't go to sleep until near 3 a.m. And I was like, dear God, you have a messed up schedule. It was fun for what you were awake for. And again, thank you very, very much for coming in. Yesterday was so interesting because I did get kind of drunk off of that hard mic, which I don't really drink that often, but I had fun regardless drinking it. Then Zombos went on really hard yesterday. Don't know why JJ was taking shot after shot after shot. I still don't know why. Then what was it? There was something I wanted to say. Oh yes, when I ended my this is very interesting. I haven't had such huge numbers in a while. When I ended my stream yesterday, it said over 900 people ended up watching the stream, and I was like, wow. But this morning they cut the number from 900 to 700, and I was like, damn. Like, that's still a pretty big number considering what my numbers were. What my numbers were for stream as of late. But I'm also like, why is it that it got cut? Meaning, like, the number that I saw from last night to the number that I'm seeing, it was earlier today, but it's still the same number that I'm seeing now, which, hold on 2 seconds, 1, 2. I'm back. Yeah, it's still kind of odd to me that happened, but I have to say, I'm very thankful for everyone that showed up last night, so thank you very much. I also had I think I got some new petitos, so if you're a new petito, welcome. What else am I doing here now? I think what I want to do is I want to incorporate this in some way, because I feel like it kind of fits with the theme. I have a lot of these paper doilies just hanging around here. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do like a half and half situation, or if I just want to put it like somewhere here in the middle and then not cut it at all, if that makes sense. I think I want to do half and half because I don't want to waste anything, if that makes sense. It's not even waste anything. It's like I'm gonna have extra space to write if I do a half and half situation. Right? I might do it like how I did this one, where I did 4 corners. But this time I'll do it opposite. So I'll do it like this, and maybe I'll put the images here and here. Actually plan for the images to go here and here, but it'll work like this. Probably bots and stuff because they clean up from the numbers. But it's still just kind of interesting to me because it's like, how do you determine what is a bot versus what isn't a bot? Does that make sense? And then it's also like something I'm also fascinated by is that I don't want anyone to name drop any streamers, but what I notice is that a lot of the time when like some corpo VTubers, they debut on YouTube here, they have people subscribe to their channel before debut and whatever, right? And then it gets closer to the debut day and they lose a whole chunk of their numbers. And I genuinely don't understand like what technology is behind that, where it's like, oh, you gain people, but then all of a sudden YouTube axed them. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just so curious as to what the technology is behind all of that. Well, I know it has to do with like an AI system, but you know, it makes me think. Meanwhile, I'm gluing. Don't mind me. I'm trying to glue. Oh, I forgot that this has holes in it. Nuts. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wipe this off. Well, I'm kind of wiping it off with my glove, and technically it'll appear invisible. LOL. That was not planned, but it'll appear invisible, but I don't know if it'll come off adhesive-wise. I'll just have to see. Maybe I'll glue it in my hand. That'll make more sense. Or I'll just dap it on. Dap it up, brother. Dap it up. Oh my goodness. Yesterday night, by the way. Random side note, a random story. I thought well, it's not even yesterday night, but it's when I woke up this morning. What is it? Oh my god. A lot of the glue came off on the opposite end of this doily. But it's supposed to come out invisible. Something tells me not to use it. Look. Something tells me not to use it. Let me see if I can... I don't even know if I want to save this or not, because I feel like this cannot be saved. I think I know what I should have done. I should have used my tape roller instead of glue. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. I have more of these, but I don't know if I want to pull it out. Oh yeah, it's right next to me. Can you hear the crinkling of the plastic? I think when I talk, you can hear the crinkling of the plastic. But I do have another one of these, and I'm just gonna not use glue this time because low-key glue is not going to work here. Alright, let me just put this back in. Very quick, like. Do this. And that. Perfect, and then... Got it. I think this is better. The tape might seep through or show through a little bit, but I think that's okay. I'm not gonna pound myself over that too much. Yeah, and then I need to do this because I want to cut off this excess that's hanging off here, and I want to try and put some of it on the other side. Alternating corners. 𝗩𝗙𝗢𝗥. Bye. Bye. Imagine. Hi, Teacup. Hi. Oh, sevens. How are you doing? Oh my god. As soon as I come in, Dove turns off the camera. You guys, it's so Joe over. Imagine. Just quietly trying to cut. Ah, there it is. Perfect. She hates us. Oh, boo-hoo. She hates us. Boo-hoo. It's Dover. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. She hates us. She turned off the camera because she had to glue something down. Oh my god. Boo-hoo. 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 I wonder if I can do this and get away with doing this. Mind you, there's no space here, but if I put... Oh no, I wanted to put stuff here and here. I fear I might have to do it like this. And just give a little bit of doily action, which is fine. Yeah, okay. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, my Oshi. Oh no. My Oshi, she decided to turn off the hand cam as soon as I came in. I just wanted to watch her and her little hands and then go back to playing my silly little game. But alas, alas, oh boo-hoo, boo-hoo, she turned it off as soon as I came in. I can't believe it. She hates me. She hates me. Oh my god, oh my god. Hates me. How big is that notebook? This one. In terms of pages or in terms of size? This is an A5 size, so it's kind of a chunky guy, I would say. A5. I can't even tell you the measurements of A5 off the top of my head. But you'll have to take my word that it's a little big. It's kind of bigger than what I would if you like started journaling and you asked me what size to get. I would not recommend A5. Just because sometimes it's hard to work with bigger stuff. Isn't it 8x5? An A5 is 8x5? I don't know. I would say Google it before I give you wrong information. Because God forbid I tell you yes and then someone's like, well, actually I Googled it and it said that you were wrong. Or, actually I know stationery more than you do and that is not the size of an A5, so you're wrong. I can't believe you're on here spreading misinformation. So, Google it. I don't have all the answers. Up, up, up. Actually, it's 8.3 by 5.8. Okay, well there you have it. So I would even argue that it's like an 8 by almost 6. Crazy. Crazy boots. But if you round up, then it would be what? It would be 9 by 5 by 6. If you round up. It depends on your rules. I don't know what you guys' rules are. Okay. Okay. Everything is coming together slowly but surely as I put my glue stick down. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't round up less than 0.5. In some cases, people do round up even though it's more than, even if it's less than 0.5. This. Then, how would I like to do this? Since I'm gonna start from this way, these two are my main pieces that I put on the page. Since I'm starting from this way, I would like to put her here. And then this is actually gonna look like the Luna Snow page a little bit in positioning. And then I'm gonna put this here like so. This ish yeah, kind of. I think this is gonna work for my likeness. Hello, welcome. I think I think, yeah, this is gonna work here. Right? Yes. Yes? Yes, and then I can put this like here. Where I will have to put these on the corner. This is all going to be corner to corner. Or like, it's not even corner, what would you call this? Edge. You're gonna put all the stuff on the edge. So it would be like this. And then maybe I can put this here. And then this can come on this side. And I have two tiny Sue storms. So this I will put one. I can put one like here. And then I have another one. You can go like here. Something like that. Okay, we'll figure out this corner later, but I think I have the general idea of what I want to put where. So this, and then this Sue can come off. Then, what do I want this? It's this. This is coming underneath like so, but a little bit more. I can put this a little bit more up. So that's like that, but this has to come, I want this to come underneath. I think it'll have to come like, it'll have to be a little bit more positioned towards the left-handed side. I don't even know if I should say left-handed side. It would be left-handed-ish. Have to work on spacing here a little bit too. Alright. So I'm gonna... Wording comes last when you think of ways of organizing the pages? Yes. Wording as in like me writing in my journal, right? The answer is yes. If that is what you're asking. The last thing I do is write. I decorate the pages first. Technically speaking, especially if you weren't here the last time, what I did say was for something like this, what I should be doing is I should be decorating, meaning I should be laying out my images, which this, and this are images. That was a lot of stuff. So I lay out that first, and then I should put on my, then I should write, and I should do stickers last. Because sometimes when I put on my stickers, what I notice is, when I put on my stickers, hold on, I will cover up more of space, or I can cover up space that is intended for me to write, i.e. like this corner here where I put this sticker. I did this before I was writing, right? So I could have had more space here to write. However, I didn't really worry about that too much. So, you know, that's on me, but it really does come down to a matter of preference. Mind you, on the other half of this, some people may not even have stickers to decorate with, so it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's like whatever you feel like fits. But if I get too worked up about what goes where, i.e. or what goes in what specific order, i.e. if I worry about the images, then I worry about writing, then I worry about stickers, or I need to do my images first, stickers, writing, whatever, then I'm gonna get too stressed out about it, and then I know I'm not gonna want to do it anymore. So I think the easiest answer for me to say, or the easiest thing for me to tell you is, you really should just go with the flow as you're doing this, if you are doing it, because when you get too worked up or too obsessed over the idea of trying to make everything perfect and clean and precise, sometimes it can get to the point where you're obsessing over that idea of or notation of what is perfect, and it can get a little bit too confusing. It can get a little bit too, or the activity itself can get a little bit too daunting to even pick up again in the first place. So, you know, Also feel like decorating first is easier since you don't have to worry about covering the text. That is true. Well, it depends on what text you mean, right? Because if you mean... Ah, I see. If you mean like I'm decorating with the stickers first and I'm not decorating over my writing, then yes, I do agree with that. Because I think sometimes what I do is that when I decorate or I write and then I want to decorate, I may not have enough allocated space. But again, it really does depend or go back to like, what exactly is it you want to do, or what do you want to accomplish for whatever page it is that you're doing. Mind you, some of them you may do them complicated, or some of them you may just want to keep it simple. So it all just boils down to doing it and figuring out what your preference is. Because the more that you do something, right, whatever activity it is that you decide to do, in this case I'm journaling today, the more that you'll understand what it is you like versus what it is you don't like. FAFO, you guys, FAFO. As I've been saying that a lot as of late. Just have to FAFO. Hi Jekko, happy Jekko Day. Oh, sevens. Happy Jekko Day. Congratulations. Another solution, a bigger journal. No. Absolutely not. You know why? Because sometimes it's just like, I just want to do a theme. And sometimes it's like, I don't even know what to write. So that also gets daunting. I used to work in a huge, like my first journal, like my very, very, very first journal, used to be a huge sketchbook. That was not something ideal for the journaling that I do. Because it's really a mix of scrapbooking that I do, right? It's a mix of scrapbooking and journaling that I do. It was huge, that book. But I would not recommend doing something in a larger canvas. It really depends on what you're doing. But I guess mess around and find out, right? Because if I didn't mess around with that, then I wouldn't have known that. That's what I didn't want for myself. This is gonna come... I think here. Okay. Just gonna glue again. I have to hold the picture in my hand and glue it down. What if you print an A4 sized avocado for your journal? That's huge. A4 is huge. I mean, you can do it. I did say, by the way, because there was a petito in here that took one of my chibi doves and put it on, well, it wasn't even one, it was a couple of the chibi doves, and put it on a shirt. And they were like, sorry, I didn't ask permission, but I wanted to do this. And to my my reply is, it's fine to use the chibi doves in any sort of merch for yourself. Don't go around trying to sell them. If you want to use it for yourself in any way, shape, or form, you can. But if you're trying to sell them off, don't. I will be very mad. Gonna make merch and sell it to Dove. If you do that, then I'm blocking you from my chat. I'm blocking you from my chat, and then you can go to someone else's chat. And I will never let you come back in here again. Imagine. Crazy boots. Literally crazy boots. Alright. This comes on top here. It's gonna come like... It's gonna go under. This is why I didn't glue all the way, because I wanted this to come a little under this image. And it can go here. I want to do sticker work, so when I can, I will... When I do... what's the term that I'm looking for? When I do put in the stickers that I want to do, or want to put on, What I will do is I'll glue everything down that I haven't glued down, because I didn't glue down everything. I just glued down some pieces. I can fix everything up afterwards, or a little bit later, essentially. Do I have space for Punisher in the journal? You think he would be too big? LOL. I do. I have space for everyone. In my little handy dandy notebook. Everyone has space. Right now I'm just feeling it out and doing what I want to do, you know. But mind you, some folks, I will say again, mind you, I know they're not here. I will do their requests when I can, because I did get a list of requests in the members. And I want to make sure that I do those. Don't mind me, I'm gluing right now. I'm just gluing in the corner, in my little corner that you can't see on camera. LOL. I started a topic and then I stopped it, but I want to go back to what I was saying. I woke up this morning and my throat was hurting. That's probably not a good sign. I will try to make sure and manage that where I can. Mind you, I know I streamed yesterday for 6 hours, but it wasn't like I was talking the whole time. Meaning like the whole 6 hours I was talking non-stop. But I just need to make sure I'm managing my health, because I feel like as it's getting colder and colder, it's probably easier and easier just to get sick, you know? So I just need to be wary of that. What will I do here? I want to place this here just to cover this little piece up. Probably do this. Drink more water before going to bed. You're not wrong. But I need to... If I drink anything before I go to bed, I will not sleep, because I need to make sure I use the bathroom. So it's like a double-edged sword. Yes, I should drink more water before I go to bed, but I'm gonna stay up even more late because I need to make sure I use the bathroom. So I'm not using it in the middle of the night. Boink. I'm gonna put this underneath, kind of. Make it look like it's popping out. Or should I put it on top? I kinda like it underneath a little bit. So if I just do this, hold it, and then shove this in, and then go like that. I think that works. Better to wake up than waking up with a sword. No, you're absolutely right. But I'm just saying that, like, low-key, we'll probably have to stay up a little bit longer to do that. Not saying you're wrong. Just saying, dang. I just have to stay up longer now, because I have to use the bathroom. These skins are really cute though. These like pastry themed skins. I wonder what they're gonna do for 2nd anniversary. I would be surprised. And by surprised, I mean I really don't have any expectation. It kind of looks like, if I put it here, it looks like she's sitting on the doily a little bit. This. Might do that actually and tape it down. Alright. Sleep better with an avocado dove plushie by our side. My god, there is no way as an indie VTuber I'm gonna be able to make merch. Just FYI. Sorry to say. Maybe one day there'll be merch down the line for you to buy. But even then, I feel like that is gonna be your best way of getting any merch that has my name or tag on it, you know? Kinda crazy boots. All you guys want is merch, 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 merch. You fiends. You're absolute fiends. You'll be patiently waiting for that day. Yes, when I finally can say I have merch, I'd be curious to see who would buy. Like, genuinely. But at the same time, you know, whatever you can afford, get. Because I don't want anyone to buy something and then it's putting them into debt yeah, it's putting them into debt or anything of the sort. I'm just gonna leave this picture out for now. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in. I did want to put lettering on. I think I said that, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the space. I think I can put on stickers that have letters in them. Let me mute this source and I'm gonna try and look for some stickers. Oh no, I capped my glue stick. I didn't mean to because there's another page that I need to do. Oh, come on, Dove. Ugh. It's hard to uncap the glue stick with gloves on. Ugh. Ah. There it is. Alright, got it. Not gonna cap it on this time. I'm not gonna cap it on all the way. You're eating... No, 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 no. What do you mean you're eating ice water this week? No. No, 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 no. Please. Please, absolutely don't do that. Don't. Absolutely don't do that. That's literally going to break my heart if I hear anyone actually doing that. If you send me a... I don't think... not don't think, but like... If you actually send me a picture of my merch and then a bowl of ice, I will be sad. I will genuinely be sad. I will sit there and be like, what have I done? You know? I'll be very sad. Okay, I have these pink letters actually that might work. I didn't want to put these on, but I wanted to... Debating if I go pink or if I go blue. Let me show you right now what I'm looking at. Oops. Don't mind me. I closed my audio source twice. Up. Now I have to wait. What did you send Dovey merch next to a cheeseburger? What? No NFTs, no Bitcoin, no. No, there's no Dove there's absolutely no Dove currency, no. I'm thinking, should I use pink here or should I use... I have blue. This blue kind of matches the Fantastic Four more. But this kind of matches the theme more. Does that make sense? Like, this looks nice, but then this also kind of fits with the theme. I feel like it's gonna tie it together more. Maybe let me mess around. I'll use pink. I've been in a pink mood lately. Can you tell by the chibi? I've been in a very pink mood. Alright. Oh no, my tweezers. Alright, I'm good. I should have done this backwards. Hold on. I need to do this backwards. Peeling. I'm slowly peeling one at a time. And okay. Where is the middle of the page, you think? Like here? I would say like here is the middle. It's around here. I want a little higher up, so I'll do it like here. Ooh. Okay, maybe here. Or here. I think here works more. Yeah. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. I just want to put lemon pastry, but I'm doing it backwards. I was gonna spell forwards, but I'm spelling backwards because it's gonna be easier to place everything down. Up. This. Okay. Then M. 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 And we can go like this. Right? I can put it a little bit more down. I wanted the letters to bounce a little bit on the page. Meaning that they're at like different positions, also different angles. Kind of like how I did the lettering on the thumbnail. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. This, and then an E. If I can peel it, there it is. E. Nice. And L. 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 Lemon. Pastry. P-A-S-T-R-Y. So Y? No, I can do it forwards because I'm going on this end. P-A-S-T-R-Y. Pastry. Someone's gonna be like, you spelled it wrong, and then I'm gonna have to question my whole existence. P? Can I pull the P? There it is. Nice P, thanks. I'm gonna put this a little bit more down. Or actually, should I put it on the same level? What's this? It would be more like... Oh, it looks wrong. Why? This? No, it looks wrong. Why? This? No, it looks wrong. Okay, I'm gonna put him more down. I'm gonna put him more down. P is for peacock. Hi, peacock. Imagine. Put it more down. I should have printed letters. That would have been nice, but I didn't really think that far ahead. I think I wanted to actually write my own letters, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. P. It will feel more fulfilling if I do it myself. That is true. However, I don't want to, I need to experiment with using my gloves and to do lettering because I don't have that skill as of yet. So I just want to practice that off camera. And I didn't set up for that today, sadly enough, so another time. S, 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 S. Okay, S, yep. T. R. Can pull this R. That would be lovely. R, perfect. And then Y. Y. Y, Dove. Y. Z. Imagine. Lemon. History. Alright. I am done. Am I? No. Because I want to decorate around with stickers like on the edge. And then, technically speaking, I'll be done with like this page for tonight, but we'll have to see. Meaning like I'll have to see if I want to do another setup. And then of course the same as last time, when I'm done, I'll show you everything on X. And I'll post it in the community tab. Like last time. pull this. Very well done. Do I currently play any gacha games? It's a good question. I need to let me think. Do you play any gacha games, Checo? I'm looking through my stickers right now. I have to think though. Any gacha games that I play currently? To be honest, I haven't been playing any like games in general for quite a while. Meaning like any sort of any sort of like a mobile game specifically. I have not really tried to play one, and it's only because I haven't really found interest in playing anything for now. Used to think it was a Gooner game, but man, does the story captivate me. Uh-oh, I need to change to top chat because it looks you probably wrote 2 things, but only one thing showed up for me. Nikki's story is pretty darn good. Is that the game with... Is that the game that Jekko said? Hold on. I'm in top chat, but I'm probably missing chats in live chat. Alright. Oh, Nikki. Okay, I see. Nikki is the one where it's guns, but like the girl, yeah, the butt jiggles at like a crazy speed. It's like crazy butt jiggle physics. Is that what you call a Gooner game? A game with girls that have crazy butt jiggle physics. That's just a funny thing to say, butt jiggle physics. How many times are you gonna say that, Dove? I don't know. As long as I possibly can. You're making me think. It's there. I see. The gun recoils transfer to the rear. Very interesting. Is it like that in real life or no? Curious. I'm still trying to think though. I was playing Uma Musume, but I haven't touched that in a while. I just used the carrots that I have, and I got some crazy runners. Then there is a game that I'm interested in that'll come out, I believe, December 11th. But to be fair, I don't know. I don't really know what's going to happen in that game, but I think it's going to have gacha in it. It's going to be similar to Love in Deep Space, I believe. In terms of like the gacha is going to have clothing for your whatever character you have on screen. So I just pre-downloaded the game and I was like, let me see if I'm going to be interested in it. Because the only game genuinely that I've been interested in, so I don't know if this is going to surprise anyone, is Marvel Rivals. That has been my hyper fixation. Is that what you would call it? That's the only game that I've been very like solely focused on as of late. Other than that, there hasn't been anything that has immediately like popped out and struck my fancy. And I can say that with confidence too. Sad, but you know, like nothing. I feel like there hasn't been anything for me that's been hitting. I wanted to watch more DVDs on my off time though. Random side conversation or side or topic switch, if you will. But I wanted to watch more DVDs on my off time. But I realized I'm not really scheduling not enough break time for me to do it, if that makes sense. But I also have to, which I did say, I have to treat myself a little bit better and give myself some grace in that area. Meaning, like, if I should take a break for my mental health, then to do that. Because that is probably one of the most important things to do as a streamer, yeah? to manage your mental health very wisely. Because if I come on here all the time and I'm not at my 100, then, you know, then what? This activity is adorable. Hello, welcome. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself, I think. Welcome. 07. How are you? Then I'm gonna start working on this side. But yeah, I have a lot of anime DVDs. One of my purchases came in today, and I'm very happy that it came in. But I need to give myself some time to watch it. My Sonic X DVD purchase. Oh man, I fear my nighttime routine now is gonna hit so hard. Drink water, watch Sonic X. That's it. In Japanese. I fear I'm gonna be one of the most peak people in my life. I don't even know if I should really say I fear, but I said it already. This here. And then another one. I'm just feeling this out, by the way. No rhyme or reason as to how I'm putting down things, but I'm trying to keep to the edge. If that makes sense. Everything is to the edge. This can go here. I will have to say, I know too that I only started Rivals because low-key, Muddy was like he's gonna carry me. Who knows if Muddy even plays anymore, but probably best decision I did was to download the game, because I've been having so much fun with Rivals. I feel like every day is always fun. Which, mind you, I did not open the game for today, but that's probably another topic for another day. Let's put this here. Maybe I should open the game today. We'll see if I have time. Or if I can allocate for time to open the game. Let's put this here. Good. No sooner I read your comment, YouTube slapped an ad. That's crazy. Imagine it slapped another ad as soon as I read your comment again. Crazy. I don't even know how, I don't even know... What was I gonna say? Hold on, sorry, I'm so locked in right now. I fear I'm a little too locked in. Do I like the Marvel Cinematic Universe or just the game? It's actually funny that you said that because I really didn't know too much about Marvel before I started playing the game. I was very much, when I was growing up, I was very much like, oh, superheroes. Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. That's it. And then at some point, I would always hear the talk about there's DC and then there's Marvel, and then I never knew the difference, but after playing Rivals, I kind of understand a little bit more where the separation is and which heroes are which. But at the same time, do I know like about the lore and stuff? No. I really don't know too much about... I do not know too much about the lore and stuff. But I do have the heroes that I like. I think that's something that I have to hold on to, right? Because I don't want it to come to the point where it's like, oh, you don't know about so-and-so and so-and-so? Why are you even playing the game? Blah, 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 blah. So, I'm just having fun. And I think that's something I should hold on to, that feeling. That's your experience too, like not knowing anything, right? Yeah, yesterday when JJ made that friend, I don't even remember what his name is now. But he said like he was a college student or something yesterday. Anywho, that's literally all I remember. And they were going back and forth about the comic lore and their opinion on certain characters and all that stuff. I was like, wow. This is actually pretty interesting. I like to see when people talk about their hobbies and then they bring up lore stuff. It's always fascinating for me to sit down and watch. But then sometimes too, it gets to a point where it's like, I fear I cannot keep up. I'm gonna position this like here. And then I can put a little shape down. Like here. Everything looks kind of connected almost. You play both Rivals and Overwatch. You've been enjoying Rivals more at the moment. You play a lot of Luna and Magic. So a reason why, like, I'm trying to think of the word. It's not really obsessed. I think it's more so attached, but I don't think attached is the right word for now. Or it's the right word, but for now I will use attached. I'm so attached to Rivals in particular because this is my first shooter game that I've played. This is the first game that I was using controller at the beginning of my Rivals stuff. Everything is in a playlist on YouTube, blah 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 blah. You can check it out if you want to. If you don't want to, you know, I'm just saying it how it is. I started off playing with controller, but then I started getting issues with controller on my PC, like connectivity wise. So I got really pissed off and I switched to keyboard and mouse. And I'm not someone that uses a keyboard and mouse for hours. Typically after an hour, before Rivals, my hands would very much tense up, especially in my wrist. However, the more I played Rivals on keyboard and mouse, the more that stopped happening. So I was like, very interesting. I think it was just a matter of me exposing myself to it more, but it just holds a special place in my heart for it to be like the first game that I've been able to sit down and play with keyboard and mouse and do it for a couple of hours. So I'm very happy that I got to play this, you know, and I'm trying my best to continue to play. I'm not really one to go shoot for comp, but I will say that it's here and there, so, you know. Oh my green, yeah, I'm very baby when it comes to keyboard and mouse. Very baby. Even I guess for those of you that haven't been here for too long too, I was not a keyboard and mouse, not even keyboard and mouse. I was not a PC girly before I started streaming. I was only playing stuff on my Switch. Surprise. I was only playing stuff on my Switch. So I never really experienced like playing games on a computer. The only thing that I played really was like mini clips. And then I saw that mini clips does not exist anymore, and then I was like, huh? If you know mini clips, then you know. But if you don't know, then I'm afraid you might be... You're either out of the loop or you're too young. I.e., what I'm referring to now is playing Flash games. And the existence of Flash games. I'm surprised that Flash games are gone now, but you know. I guess they had their time. Steam and everything else was also like very new to me. Steam. It's not anymore, but you know. Just very interesting to think back on. Went through the same thing when you started playing Overwatch. You've been a console player for a year and tried D.Va with controller. Oh, nuts. It did not go well. Damn. Yeah, sometimes people cook you very hard and then you're like, okay, I get it. I'm not cooked. Flash games, I know. I loved, I thought it was called Slap the Monkey, but it's called Spank the Monkey. I love that game on mini clips. That was one of my favorites. It's just, you don't have to think, you know? That's Dove's favorite game. You don't have to think, you just do one thing. Spank the monkey. That's it. I see, you're a woman of culture. Imagine. Newgrounds was the site for funny stickman flash games. Hi Camille, 07s. How's it going? We're all hanging out together. We're just doing bro things. Bro things, bro activities. On the bro rise. On the bro Nintendo Switch Bro 2 console. Imagine. Yes, don't think about the meaning either. Of which? The game or... Oh, dang. Thank you very much for getting a membership, Jekko. I think your membership just literally expired. Bro things like spanking the monkey. Do you not know that game? It was on mini clips. It was bussin'. That was like a really bussin' game. Camille, go look it up. It's so lit. Look it up on YouTube. It's a really lit game. I promise. It's so good. I wish one day I can become a popular enough VTuber for someone to make a Spank the Monkey, like, side off game, and I get to play it. I want to play it again. Will do. Yeah, it sounds weird, but when you look it up, you're gonna be like, oh, this makes sense. It's not even I fear, but I think for how long you've been here and you look at the video, you'll be like, yes, this is kind of a dove-coded game. Which characters do I like? From where? Spank the Gremlin? Okay. Sit. Sit. LOL. I love it. I love it here. I love it. Let me see. What do I want to use next? 10 seconds of agony. Yes. I was gonna give him more than that, but then I was like, you know what? Let me not. I can use some of these other colors on here. I can use pink because I have pink. Hi, Club. We finna play zombies tonight when I'm done? Imagine. Oh, in Rivals. Be careful about Googling spanking the monkey. No, do spank the monkey. Mini clips. Mini clips. You have to add in mini clips because that's where it's from. Mini clips. Who do I like from Rivals? Good question. I think when I started off, I played a lot of Jeff. Surprise. I was also playing Storm pretty well on controller, I will have to say. But, you know, I'm not really good with the flying characters on keyboard, so that's something I just have to practice. I really like Loki. I think Loki is really fun. Took me a while to understand, but I'm kind of understanding or grasping him a little bit more. I think Bucky's really fun. I like Squirrel Girl. I played Squirrel Girl a lot. I haven't played her for a long time now, because I find when I have a Squirrel Girl as an opponent, I get annoyed, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to touch her back or not for now. So my mind is kind of on Squirrel Girl. I do like Invisible Woman. I like Invis. Who else do I like? I like Luna. I think Luna's fun. It's a lot of support characters. And then for my tanks, tanks. I like Strange. In tank. I need to practice him more, and of course Venom. No reason for me not to like Venom. Jeff and Squirrel Girl used to be my big comfort pits. You think it's much low-key for me? Yeah, I would agree with that. For on my like Rivals recap or whatever you would call it, for season 4 and season 5, they told me I played Loki the most. I was like, that's interesting. They told me season 0 I played Squirrel Girl the most, but I was literally not there during season 0, so I don't understand where they got that information from, because that should not, like, I was not there at all. Tanks I play the most are probably Strange and Emma. I would not disagree with you on that statement. Thing from Overwatch. I was watching someone play, you're gonna have to tell me the Overwatch character, but I don't know the name. I was watching a clip of someone playing Hulk, and they kept saying, the monkey from Overwatch says something about peanut butter. Yeah? Hopefully that you know who exactly I'm talking about. And every time they played Hulk, they would just say the line about peanut butter. And I was like, Winston, yes, Winston, thank you. Yes, I was like, wow, I don't get it. I'm not in the Overwatch loop. But I'm sure it must be fun for those of you that play. I tried downloading it. Here's my dilemma. My quote-unquote dilemma. It was just a matter of laziness. As I was trying to download Overwatch... Hi, Sloth, welcome back. And I was trying to make the Overwatch account. I was giving them my email, and that was like a whole runaround. And then after I finally set up my email, they were like, can we have your phone number? And I was like, F this. Literally. I was like, no. Mentally, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done with this whole system, because it feels like it's one thing after another thing, after another thing, after another thing, after another thing that they were asking for. I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this to myself anymore. It got too stressful. Who wants my phone? Exactly. Why? We don't need it. Crazy boots. Hi, JJ. 07. Welcome. Trying to fill up space right now. Don't mind me. Can choose not to give it to them now, but for a while it was mandatory. Interesting. People revolted, so they relented. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Alright. Yeah, how is Silk Song going, Club? How was your Silk Song game? Matches game. I was watching my relative play Hollow Knight while I was away on break. It was hilarious. He kept saying he wants to D-word and he wants to KO himself, and he was screaming a lot, and he was like, and I was like, oh, this is very interesting to watch right now. Are you making a scrapbook journaling thing? Yes. Welcome. Welcome. Hello, welcome. This. When Silk Song goes wrong, it wasn't even Silk Song. It was Hollow Knight. It was Hollow Knight. I was like, wow. Mind you, I do have Hollow Knight too, but after watching my relative play, I was like, I don't know if I want to touch it. Him cursing himself out over it made me scared, and I was like, will I curse myself out as badly? Probably yes. Probably yes. Not even like a question. Alright. How are we looking? Not that bad. I want to put something like here because there's a space or like a gap missing, and then maybe something here. And we'll take it from there. Meaning I don't write on camera, by the way, because I very much lean down when I write and I get very hyper focused, so I'm not going to write in this. I'm going to do it off camera, and then I typically share the writing afterwards. But what I will do is I will start another page once I'm done, but I will need to collect some stuff, so I will do that as well. I'll still be on here, but I need to just take the time to collect what I need. Let's see, I'll put this here, a little fancy noodle, and then I could probably take some more yellow stickers and put them on. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's see. What do I have? Okay. This. And then a little bit of a little bit of maybe, I know you can't even see what I'm doing, but I'm trying. Don't worry. Take your time, girl, and relax. Calm yourself, relax, enjoy yourself, enjoy the vibe. I just realized what I was going to reference, and then I was like, that is not the time to do that, my guy. I put this here. I want to. Blink. 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 Sure. Alright. Alright. This is done. Meaning like this page is done. I will write off camera. So that is good. And then if I flip, just gonna do this. I'm trying to just get this page down, which it might still flip up regardless. And I have Penny, so I'm gonna do Penny, but I need to collect some stuff first. So I'm gonna mute my audio, or mute, it's really mute the display, and we're gonna continue. But alright. Hold on. It's kind of funny that I said Penny, but I didn't collect anything for Penny, but I started collecting stuff for Patch. Penny. These can work. I just realized I did not mute. I was like, did I mute myself? I didn't. I'm still here. Silly guy. And then she's very red. Red, and then black can work too if I wanted. Oh, these are gonna look cute. Okay, so that, and then should I take red or should I take black to like give it dimension? I think I'm gonna keep with a red theme. So it's really red and pink that I'm doing. So red, and then red. Heck yeah, I love Penny. Did you remember that you asked me to do that or no? I feel this is gonna go either one of two ways. You're gonna type to me, yeah, I remember, but you don't, or you're either gonna type to me, I asked you for that. One of those two things I expect you to say. I'm curious to see which one it is. I need to grab paper now. Yes, you should sign my name on the penny in your journal. I'm not doing that. LOL. I'm not doing that. Good luck. Funny. Be like, JJ, like, just no. 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 I think I'm good. No. 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 How funny though. It's nice. Wait, this stuff is nice. Love it. Okay. That, and then I need to get paper. I found the paper that I wanted. You've been back. Omae wo shinderu. Nani? Omae wo shinderu. Nani? I have paper in my hand right now. I'm trying to crease it, but I'm also going to rip it. I don't know if you can hear the paper ripping. Oh, I ripped it. Okay. Okay. Out somewhere. I'm gonna grab. What does this penny look like? I don't know why I thought it had green. It does. Oh, she has it green in her pants. All right. Where is it? Oh, can I pull you? Please? Notebook? Thank you. You're welcome. You wanted to ask, how difficult is the rigging for your chibi model to move when I talk? Okay. So, problem is, and I guess you weren't here when I said this. I said it a couple of times. The problem is that when I put on the filter for it to move, the chibi disappears completely. It just happened all of a sudden. Why? I don't know. So I don't have an idea of how to fix it, but I was like, as long as I have a closed mouth and an open mouth, then I'm going to be okay. No, I mean the one you're using. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna lurk. 07. Enjoy your Silksong game. That's exactly what I'm talking about, JJ. You're talking about the one on screen, right? Just curious. Do I like fighting games? I played a couple on camera, but I haven't played in quite a while. I feel like every time I play a fighting game, something wrong happens. Oh, how the scarf moves and your eyes glow, and the snowflakes show up. Oh! Okay. Wait, there's more, so there's that. Okay, so you're talking about the animation for all of those to happen. It's not that hard to do that. I have two bases, right? I have a base of the image closed, and I have a base of the image open. So at first I draw my idea for the outfit closed. Hi Triplet, welcome. Then, depending on what I need for when I'm talking, right? I take the same base that I finished once I drew the base that's closed, and I just add stuff on. I add stuff on or I move things around. That's it. It's not that hard. It depends on if certain layers are too... If you combine everything into one layer, then it's going to be hard, but I don't combine things into layers because I know that there's certain layers that I'll need to move. In this case, it'll be the scarf, right? Or there are other layers that I may need to just adjust. And that's it. That is pretty much it. Nothing else. You have to switch to all messages to see JJ's messages. Yes. Yes. That I know. We've been talking about it for quite a while. I genuinely don't know what YouTube has been doing. My only idea as to why JJ's messages are not showing up is because he has killer in his name. That would be my guess as to why his messages aren't showing up. And they're filtering that part of because his name has something harmful or related to violence in his name. It's not going to show up in top chat. That would be my guess. But I don't know for sure. I cannot tell you because no one else in here has something that's related to violence in their name. Bites the dust. You're not wrong. That to me makes the most sense as to why they would filter out his messages. Other than that, I couldn't really like guess anything else. Or like guess any other reason as to why, you know? Really quick, like I can open up the video back. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. Don't mind me. I'm gonna move my notebook. I don't know if I should even move my notebook to the side. Loving the new Chibi model. Thank you. It was just on a whim that I did it. Oop. Hello. I want to write or do some lettering, so I'm gonna do that really quick, see if I can do that with my gloves on. I probably can't do it, so we'll have to see. You're gonna have to change your name. I mean, question for you, JJ. If you talk in other people's chats, right? Do you have the same problem? Because if you do, then it might be a name problem. It might be your name. That's the problem. But if you don't, if you only type in my chat, then, you know, I can't really give you a clear answer. But that would genuinely be my guess. That they're trying to filter out anything that's in relation to violence. Let me see. I. Penny. Penny is just P-E-N-I, right? I think so. No, I should have put this more across. Okay. Oh, let me try it and see. E. Sounds like a passable answer. Thank you, Sloth. Question mark. A. I don't like how I did the A. I might do it again. K. E. R. That's the idea. I might do it again because I want to do the A over. So let's try again. E. Mm-hmm. I. I googled it and apparently it's big for a lot of people, but YouTube hasn't fixed it as of yet. Only affects YouTube's stream. Letters got smaller at the end there, man. Listen. Listen. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm trying my best. What do you want from me, triplets? What do you want from me? Do you want AI-generated content? I'm not giving it to you. This is the wrong channel. I'm just a little guy. I'm just scribbling with my markers. E. Yeah, that's a better A. R. A. E. R. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me they is too small for you. This is Sloth. Hello. Oh, hi, Sloth. Wait, you coming on your other account? This is Sloth. How do I know you're Sloth? Wait, but I don't have you in top chat anymore. I have you in, I have this in live chat. Hi, Sloth. Good evening. Hello. Penny Parker. Penny Parker. Imagine? No, don't confuse me. Hi, Muddy. Hi, Muddy. You see it in top chat. Interesting. Gasp, you're me? Oh, no. Me. It's slanted. It's kind of slanted. That's fine. Parker. Alright, we'll see. I'm gonna start cutting. That was your hand cam. Should it be all caps? No. I ain't finna do all caps. I'll try all caps. You know what? I'll try all caps since you asked me so nicely with that super chat. Trust. Watch. E. E. I. And E. E. Okay, we cheated on that RK. Happy. Penny Parker. Alright, let me cut these and then I'm gonna figure out which one I want to use. Hold on. I have to mute the audio again, or mute the device. Because everything is reflective. Bump. Very nice handwriting. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't mind me, I'm cutting right now. I don't even know if I yap, if you can hear it. Okay. You saw that over it. No, 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 please, please. I need to conserve my paper, please. Please. All right. Letters kind of go on last-ish. You'll see what I mean. But we have it for now. So we'll figure out what we want to use. I need to do page setup, so I want to do tape, and then I have to do my little... I want to add in some origami paper, actually, that I have. Surprise! I have fancy origami paper that kind of matches this costume that I chose. I believe it's her legendary skin, if I'm not mistaken. The Peach Momoko one. That's the one that I chose to print out, because that's probably the one that I like the most. AKA, that was the one that was out when I printed this. I had this for a while now. It's cutting, cutting, cutting. Cutting. More cutting. Nice choice. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of requests. By a lot, I mean, after this, I only have Wolverine and I believe Strange. But I got a lot of requests from you guys, but you didn't really tell me what exactly in terms of skins. You didn't tell me in terms of skins what you'd like to see. So I was like, okay, I'll just choose myself. I don't think anyone will be too mad if I do that, you know? How do I like the anniversaries? Many cute ones. You are so right for saying that. I did the I have almost all of them, actually. The only one I don't have is Luna. I did the Psylocke balloon one. Yeah, like the gacha. And I popped every balloon and I didn't get it. Well, I popped almost every balloon, but the last one is obviously the skin, and I don't have that. But I'm gonna get that tomorrow because I got Supas for it, so I have to do that. And then, other than that, I do not have Luna's skin. I'm not entirely sure how I feel on it, but my brain is like, I should just get it. I'm not sure if I should or if I shouldn't. But there hasn't been anyone in chat that was like, oh, you know what, you should go get it. It's a very interesting skin, but I will say I don't really like... This is my only problem. I don't really like the pigtails on that skin. I prefer pigtails like how she has it on her Phoenix skin. Where it's kind of like... How do I explain the Phoenix skin? It's not high up, it's more on the lower end side of the pigtails. And how they kind of curled it, I think is nice, versus the drill tails that they have for her on the anniversary skin that are kind of high up. And there's not... It doesn't really have or carry quite a length to it. I think my game told me in my recap the person that I have the most skins for, surprisingly, is Strange. Which is strange. I thought I had the most for Invis, but they said it was Strange, so I was like, okay. Okay, game. I will not argue with you. Drill tails are totally a homage to the Vocaloid Teto, and all three colors seem to reference a Vocaloid. Yes, I did see that discourse online, that it's supposed to represent the triple Baka trio. right? The red Luna skin being Teto, the mint green color is supposed to be Miku, and then the yellow is supposed to be Nero, I believe it is. I'm sorry if I said her name wrong, but it's the triple baka trio basically. I don't know if I really see yellow in the last recolor though. I see it more as a brown, but you know, everyone's opinion is their opinion, right? All did the Psylocke balloon and got bamboozled. It's still a good skin. You bought the Luna skin because you play a lot of Luna. Fair enough. You're definitely valid for saying that. Yeah, if you play a lot of her, then I don't see a reason why you shouldn't get that costume. You only like the strange magic and fantastic anniversary skins. Yeah, the dad, Mr. Fantastic, was cute. He needs more skins. Don't know if I said this already, but kind of sad that he doesn't have a lot of skins. Mr. Fantastic. I feel like Mr. Fantastic needs more. I feel like he's on the lacking end, but that could also be just me. Right now I'm lining my journal with tape. I'm just gonna do 2 corners, or the top and bottom this time. I'm not gonna do anything too... Actually, I'm just gonna do 1 edge. Am I? I need to think now what I want to do. I think I'm just gonna tape 1 edge, and then I'm gonna work from there. I'm gonna try and do something different this time. Today is about being a little bit... Well, it's not really being a little bit different. It's just I want to do something a little different in, style. I just want to experiment around. It's my journal anyways. I don't think anyone's gonna get mad if I try and do something different. Imagine? Why didn't you decide to do something different? That's weird. Got the magic skin, but they got me as it's going to eat into real You're not wrong. The magic skin is really nice. Some folks in here said that they weren't really on board with it, but I like it a lot. Like, it's very Y2K girly pop. You need more penny skins. Did you get the Halloween one? Or no? Because if you didn't, then that would be sad. That would be really sad if you didn't. You did in both colors. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if you didn't, that would have been sad. I would have been sad for you. Kind of forgot how I used to do this. I'm trying to rip right now some of the page, and then I'm gonna put it on. A lot of the stuff you aren't seeing because I took the gloves off of my hand. LOL. So I'm right now working... I'm pretty much working no gloves. But I'm trying my best to do everything as fast as I can so I can put the camera back on. So hopefully you don't mind. Right now I'm just adding paper to my page. He hates us. She's not letting us see what she's doing, although she called it a hand cam. Oh, boohoo biscuits. Imagine. It was time to take the gloves off. You're not wrong, because there's a lot of things that I can't do with these gloves on. And it's very annoying. Okay, I'm slowly cutting off any excess paper that I have on my journal. And then I'm going to try and recycle it as best as I can. You have some saved up. Oh, when you said John, I thought you were talking to Pijantra. I was like, he's here? But no, that's a different John. Oh my god. Oh, that boy John a little bit too much. Alright. How does this look? Not bad. I will rip it from here. Have I tried farming achievements for some blue cur- Oh, wait, I didn't know that I could do that. Hold on a minute. You got him in my head. I kind of do. It's probably because I haven't seen him for a while, that's all. And then he was in my, my recap. My whatchamacallit recap. My Marvel Rivals recap. Him and you! Oh my god. Crazy Boots. Sloth, both John and you were in my recaps. I meant to tell you that, but then you weren't here yesterday when I remembered. You were in my recap. John was in my recap. And then someone else, it has to be a viewer, was in my recap, but I don't recognize the name. So I was like, ah. You know, it be what it be. Full achievements can be done in 18 verses. Alright, so I'll have to go check that out. I know that there's the one with the chessboard, but I don't really know how to do it. I need to peep at them, I guess, when I can. Or when I have the time for it. Alright, right now I'm cutting up the extra paper that I have on another side that I put it down on, and then I will be ready to open back up the camera again. So that is good. Alright. Someone's gonna be like, you should have put tape on both sides. And you know what? Hold that comment back, because I'm doing the best that I can, imagine. Since I mentioned recap, you happen to be my second most watched. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of the Petitos said to me that I was like their first or second. I saw that I was Peacock's second most watched. I'm very thankful for that, because low key, I don't know. I was just shocked, because sometimes I'm like, I just feel like a small little guy, you know. But who knows? Maybe I'm in. I don't even know what I need to say. I don't even know what I want to say. Hoi mi no. That's always like my safe word. You know what gets me sad though? I don't think I'm gonna get a YouTube recap. Hello, welcome. Hello. Welcome. I don't think I'm gonna get a retube. I don't think I'm gonna get a YouTube recap this year, sadly. And it makes me kind of sad to think about it, but you know, I'm my fourth watched. Thank you very much for the support, 07s. 07s, thank you. I either watch YouTube logged out, or sometimes I'll watch on my account, but then it's like, genuinely don't know if I have enough watch time. So I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know? I guess YouTube doesn't want to give me a recap. Okay, YouTube. No recap for you is a crime. I know. It feels very sad. It's like, come on. I watched redacted and redacted and redacted and redacted and redacted and redacted and redacted. And it can't even tell me what percentage I am for watching redacted on YouTube. I just wanted to know. I was curious. Crazy YouTube. Anywho. Wait. Huzzah! Alright. You like small YouTubers because you can interact with them. It's nice meeting you, Dove. You can call me Dove, by the way. A lot of people tend to call me Duckie, but I prefer Dove. Welcome. Welcome again, I guess. But yeah, I know a lot of people have the same preference where it's like they prefer to be in a chat where you can interact with the streamer over, whatchamacallit, like a bigger chat. But even then, some folks in here, they come in here and the chat's going off, and then I get told, well, I only talk in your chat because I only talk in your chat, so I'm special. I mean, you're special. Dove, you're special. I'm like, okay. My bad, Dove. Thank you. I'm gonna do something a little bit different this time. Oh, you can see the little menu on the bottom. That's on me and my cutting job. LOL. I don't want to put this here, but I taped this down a little bit too much, and it makes me sad. because I don't want to cover that up. And put this like here. Oh no, but it's too big. We're gonna I did say something different, right? Okay, let's use this last. Because I fear it's a little bit too big. Now do this. I still might end up doing a corner to corner type of thing, to be honest. Oh, the images are quite big. I just realized that now too. Ooh. Okay. Hold on. Duckie-chan! Hi! Nani ga suki? I'd like it if you don't confuse Mr. John because I just told him that my name is Dove, you know? You like your big streamers like, I'll allow it for today, but do make sure to be wary of mentioning other VTuber names in my chat. Because I made a rule not to mention people by name in my chat. There's 9K people and they never see your jokes. Apologies, thank you. Yeah, I don't wanna, it's a big rule in the community, you know, not to mention other people by name. I don't wanna, especially if they don't like it, then I'm not gonna, I don't wanna get in trouble with anyone. Mind you, again, I'm small, you know, someone will be like, well, you're small enough, I don't think that they'll see you or whatever. But I think on the other half of it, since it's a rule in the community or in the space where you shouldn't be talking about other people, you shouldn't really be talking about other people when they're not there. Also, it's just so that I don't get, well, there's a lot of things there, but I guess on the other half of it, you'll never know who's watching you. I talk about 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗥 and by his name, and then 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗥𝗠𝗔 comes in and he's like, what the heck you were saying about me? And then it's like, oh no. You know? Not good. I think I might have to just separate all these images because it feels like I'm a little bit... Hold on here. Hold on. I need to think. The problem is I want to use this. I don't think I have space. So I can recycle this into something else. Alright. I'll try and use the capitalized letters since JJ asked for that. Penny. Did I do it like this? The corner looks nice with the wrapping paper. Thank you. It's origami paper that I have a little bit extra of it here, but what I did was I kind of tore it and then I taped it and then I had to cut. So a long process, but you know, I agree. I think this paper suits the skin really nicely, which is really good. Really happy. I also like that paper too. I don't really get to pull it out a lot, but when I do, it really is worth something. It really does make a difference, I think. Why don't I do it like this? Penny Parker, and then I put the heart here in the empty space. Yeah. Yeah, this'll work. And then I can decorate like the corners. Or like the empty space, and then I can write. Yeah, why don't we do that? We're doing something different today. Alright. So one step at a time. You guys, remember that I did that, or that I said that. This I'm not going to use, but I'll use it again, or I'll use it somewhere else. Okay. The hardest thing about doing this on camera is remembering where I put certain things at certain angles. Oh, okay, this is first. Cap my glue. Please tell me I didn't cap my glue up. Okay, I didn't. Perfect. Okay, I'm good. For a second I thought I wasn't good. I'm good. I'm just gluing. I only glue the bottom. I'll go back in and glue the other pieces too, but I only glue like the edge piece of an image so I can shuffle in some stickers, which is what I was doing earlier with Sue. So that's what I'm doing right now again, just gluing. Hey, hey, 𝗓𝗡𝗙𝗢𝗥𝗠𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡. Then I'll put this like here. Do I have the sniffles? Yeah, usually when it's not anything like serious, like a cold. But typically when the winter time rolls around, my nose does get a little bit snuffy. Or stuffy, I should say. So if you hear me, yeah, I just did it again. If you hear me sniffling here and there, don't worry, I'm okay. It's just my nose is stuffy. I'm not like overly sick. But it does tend to happen around this time. Meaning my nose and everything else, and me getting my nose, me getting stuffy, me sniffing on stream, me going like sniff sniff every 2 seconds. I was gonna say, can you hear me pounding the glue stick? You can at certain times when I'm on the mic. Okay, this can come. I think here is okay. Alright, and then Penny. Put it properly, there it is. Penny. Yep, perfect. And then Parker. And I'll put it a little bit more down. A lot of people think that it's everything that I use is stickers, but no, I just cut. I cut so nicely. I think that's the biggest compliment I should take, huh? I'm a very neat cutter. And I'll do this. Like so, maybe? Yeah, okay, good. And then I'm just gonna glue that down. Ma'am just misses us, that's why she has the sniffles. Do not listen to him. No, do not listen to her. You're just a simp. You're such a simp. I was gonna ask you, how have you been? I know you haven't been here for a while. Yada yada, and then you probably have been busy with work. Well, here you are. I just miss you, that's why I have the sniffles. Crazy boy, crazy boy, crazy boy. You would KO for Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is peak. I did finish my Invisible Woman page though. So you did come in a little bit later. Or a little bit too late, I should say. Because my invis page is done. You're a simp and you're proud. That's a random stray. That I call him a simp. Don't worry, they like it. That is the dynamic we have here. I call them simps and they're like, yes we are. But no one barks. No one barks. All I get is a woof. That's it. It's not even a bark like hard. It's just a woof. You're bad. No, you're good. You're good because it probably sounds weird that I call them simps, but it sounds weird because you're here for the first time, but it's consensual that I call them simps because if they genuinely didn't like it, then I'd stop. But they know that I'm joking. You could have left the whole playing page blank as meta commentary. LOL. You're so right. You're so right. Someone did say that. Like, someone told me the last time you should do a page on Invisible Woman and have nothing on it. And that's it. But no. I wouldn't have done that to my girl. Especially in her anniversary costume. No. No, I wouldn't have done that to her. That would have made me sad. Okay, I can actually close my glue stick this time. No more after this. So they like it? Answer, you guys. You like it? Some folks do. Some folks, they don't... well, here's what I'll say. Some folks don't take it on that I say simp. So, you know. But other folks, they're fine with it. We chill. We're chill with each other. That's what happens when you come in so often. We're just streamer and chat. Enjoying ourselves, having a good time. I say as I'm trying to pull up all these stickers. Sniff the glue... No! What do you mean, sniff the glue stick? That was the last... That's what Camille told me the last time. Sniff the glue stick. Crazy boy. Here, I'll sniff... Here. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. I sniffed it. It smells like up dog. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? It smells like up dog. Genuinely. Can you sniff the glue stick? Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Why do you want to sniff my glue? What's up, dog? Nothing much. What's up with you? Hey, yo. Hi. Welcome. Up dog sounds tasty. Imagine. Would you like some up dog? Hello, sir. Welcome to my live stream. Do you want some up dog? Answer now. And if you answer in time, well then I don't even know what to say. You don't. There's no offerings. There are no offerings today. Sorry, you've missed it. Yes, yes, yes. No. No, it's gone. You missed it. You're too late. This is what happens when you come in late. This is what happens when you answer late. You don't get it. There is none. There is none for you. Sorry. Sorry, Chet. You're gonna write a strongly worded letter to what management? There is no management for you to write a letter to. I fear you're lost. You have lost this round. Sorry, Biospark. There's no management for you to write to. It's just me. I'm my own management. Management came back. They told me to tell you... Sit. Imagine. I love saying that now, sit. I like sitting. Sitting is fun. Sit. I sit. In a desolate room. No lights, just anger. Imagine I just kept going? That do be a song. You hate the sit arc. Why? Why? You don't like to sit? I love it. I love the sitting. I love the part where you get to sit. That's my favorite part of the stream. You get to sit. I might have to use some green. Hold on, I'm a little locked in, but I'll get to what you were saying in a moment. I'm so locked. Oh, we all did sit in the void during the calzone stream. Wasn't that a good stream? You want it to happen again? Man, all my streams hit. If you weren't there, then you missed it. But if you were there, then it hit really good. You can only think of that when you say, ah, wait. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what to respond to in relation to that. I have no words. Oh man, I haven't had a calzone in a while though. Calzone. You know what I did have though on Friday? A sandwich. That sandwich was bussin'. Sandwich so good it deleted the whole VOD. Who wrote that? That was hilarious. I think it was Paladin. Sandwich so good it destroyed the whole VOD. For those potatoes that were there, it was a I guess you guys said it was a pretty good looking sandwich. Let's see. I'll put this like here maybe. Yeah, this works. Left popping back in to see the penny. I'll be leaving to eat dinner. Oh, goodbye. Enjoy your dinner. What's sevens to you? I'll see you another day, JJ. Not a problem, no worries. Have fun at dinner. Dinner. All of you guys going for dinner. Thick sandwich, so true. Sandwich was thick. Man, if I didn't have popcorn, I would have bodied that whole sandwich on stream. But I indeed have popcorn before I started, so you know. I was just lost in the sauce. The popcorn sauce. Okay. Dinner. Dinner. Have dinner. 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 Very red and pink. I have black stickers too, but I felt like that would have taken away from the vibe a little bit of what I have imagined, so I was like, let me not use those. I can use them another time though. Today I'm not gonna use it though. I could, but I think I'll pass. You could. But maybe you don't have to. But you could. But you don't have to. But you could. But maybe you just don't have to. Do you remember that? I think I clipped that. That was a crazy boots. Which penny skin do I prefer? This one that I'm using right now? Or her Halloween one? Good question. Here's the thing. I printed this out before Halloween. I had this image set for a while. So I printed these and cut them and had them prepped beforehand. However, that's honestly a good question. If I prefer this or the Halloween skin. Ooh. Because my brain wants to... I don't have this. I genuinely don't have the skin in the game. However, I feel like I'm drawn to this skin more. But I don't want to also be like... I do really like the Halloween one. I do have it. And I use it when I play with her. I think the Halloween ones are also really nice. But there's just something charming about this one. I think it has to just do with the color palette for it. I think it's just mainly because of the color palette is why I like this a little bit more. I think that's my answer. Which one do you prefer though? This one or the Halloween one? I'm curious. And not only you, but to everyone else in chat. Which skin do you prefer? I'm curious to know. I'll probably play some rivals when I'm done here. We'll have to see. Trying to peel some of these, but they're kind of thin, so it's hard to peel up and get them out without other stickers peeling up, if that makes sense. The Halloween one is simply the best. You like the other one? The white color palette is generally the best recolor. I see. I'm learning today. Yeah, I just really like the colors on this. I think, again, like, I think the Halloween one is good, don't get me wrong. But just the color palette for this and the overall, like, vibe. You play Rivals, but you don't play enough Petty to have a strong opinion. That's fair. But if you have, even if you had to choose between the two of them, you don't have a, you wouldn't have a choice as to which skin you like more, or which you'd like seeing more? Where can I put those? Here, maybe. I just want to add in some more green. I don't have a lot of green stickers, but there's not a lot of green, or a lot of the stickers that I have, and not a lot of people tend to make green. Kind of sad, but it's because the argument is that a lot of the customer base doesn't buy green, so I'm like, okay, you know, that makes sense as to why they don't carry green in whatever store that they are selling in, you know. Okay. Where else? I have one more. I have one more heart sticker on me. I just need to figure out where I want to put it. I'll put it here, like in this corner, actually. That'll work. Then what else? I think I'm gonna pull this flower sheet back that I was using earlier, and I'm gonna put in just like a regular flower shape, but I want the darker green. It's a darker green color, but I don't think I really use too much of. That can work nicely here. Oh yeah, I used it up here, I think. I'm actually not sure now if it's the same green, but that's fine. Green? Green. I love the color green, Dove. Me too. I love green. Alright. I will put down a... maybe like a little rose thing. I'm not gonna put that there. I'll put this here because I think one with a leaf will look good. This one, the face doesn't appeal to me. I see. It might be your preference. No, that's fair. That's completely fair. I see, though. Haven't looked at both enough. I think the Halloween looks nice. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Yeah, this is this skin is based off of Peach Momoko. I think it's in ties to, like, certain Japanese cultures, this specific skin. But I can't really give you like a full detailed analysis on that because I'm not entirely sure if that's the right... I don't want to give wrong information, as I was saying a little earlier. But Peach Momoko, the Peach Momoko skins usually are tied to some Japanese some bits of Japanese culture, i.e. with the spider Oni skin, which this kind of has Oni elements to it because I'm saying that mainly because of the horn, but also if you look at her mech, you can also see some of some Japanese elements in it too. But again, I can't really explain too much more than that because I'm not properly educated enough to give you a full explanation. You like the Halloween skin? For Penny the best. I see. Again, I'm learning today. Can probably do like a Halloween theme at some point, meaning like with the Halloween skins, because what I do for these, well, it's really this image. I had another one, but I decided not to use it, right? For images like these, what I do is I go in the game and then I make I wait for the little animation to play, and then I hit F12 on my keyboard, and then I take that screenshot and I essentially cut it. So I could, in theory, do a Halloween skin one in the future, but I'll see how I feel. Do I want to add red? Yeah, why not? You like the steampunk skin for Iron Man the best. One day everyone, LOL, will use that skin. Favorite Wanda skin? I don't really have a lot of Wanda skins. I actually genuinely cannot tell you what my favorite Wanda skin is. I don't think. I do like the nameplate for her in the battle pass that's out right now. It's very ethereal looking. I like that nameplate very badly. Someone that was in here a little bit earlier, he went off to do something else, has it. I'm like, ugh, I'm almost there. Meaning I'm almost there to have it. I can't wait to have it in my grubby little paws. It's so pretty. Damn, yeah, it's they did good. I'm just trying to work in spaces that I have space for. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just patch up any sort of space that I may have. Only the grubbiest paws for this audience, lol. LOL. So true. I'm not sure if I want to put a rose here or if I want to put something green. I'm gonna put a rose. I think one with a leaf again will work. And then I can add in, if I have something small enough, I can throw it in. Which I should. I'm gonna put this... I can do something like this and it'll look cute, like a layer. I kind of like that a lot. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then I still want to just figure out what's going on here. Whew. We're almost done though. We're almost done. I'm very happy that I just decided to do something different this time. I think it looks cute. I don't think this was the idea, or not the idea, but don't think I should have pulled that sticker, but that, you know what, it's fine. I'm still gonna find a way to use it. Just gonna put this like here maybe, and then rotate it a tad bit. There you go, that looks good. And then I can put the other piece of this, oops. I can put the other piece of this that I have, that you can't see, but I have it here. Yeah. Looks a little clustered. There might be something better. Let me hold on to this for now. Might have something better. You have the first one in the Game Pass, or believe it's the first one in your opinion you would consider an actual... Alright, alright. Glad to hear it. She wears dresses too, like kind of interesting. But she doesn't have a swimsuit or beach-themed skin. I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty sure for all of the skins that they've been doing, I think it's pretty obvious that they give skins to the characters that people play the most or people buy skins for the most. That would make the most sense, right? Because it feels kind of sad that characters like Star-Lord and Adam Warlock really don't have any costumes. I think the joke is with Star-Lord, for instance, he says his ult line is legendary, yet the boy don't have any legendary skins. Do I need to say any more? I guess I don't. But isn't that so sad? Crazy. Poor Mr. Warlock. Not Mr. Warlock, Mr. Star-Lord, but poor Mr. Warlock too. My god. The hand said, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. When I tell you, like, I just feel bad for all of them. Like, that's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Poor, it's just, again, it's just sad to all of them. But I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. But they need to get their skins next year. They really do. Hard to top that Adam Leaper King style skin. I think I know which one you're talking about. It was in a duo purchase with Wanda, right? I believe it's an epic skin though, not a legendary. I have that one. I need to play him more though. I really do. I'm not good at his DPS portion. Like the DPS strategists like Mantis, Adam, apologies, and Gambit. Now that we have Gambit, I'm not really the best at them. But that just means I have room to practice, right? I do have Adam's, not Adam's, sorry. I do have Gambit's skin though. The Assassin's, one? That one is cute. It's actually, I just think it's good looking, but... Again, I guess we'll just have to see with all of the discourse we're having tonight about skins. We'll have to see what skins they decide to add into future updates. Also, isn't the season almost over? Am I crazy for saying that? The season is almost over, isn't it? Almost always room for growth. So true. Again, for this game, for Rivals being my first shooter, and I was gonna say, for Rivals being my first shooter, I'm not that bad. What's your rank? Bronze 3, but we don't talk about that. Okay, Duck. For those of you that have been here though, you know that I decide not to play comp. Comp just plays too... The people in comp, I'm like, bro, I can't deal with that. I fear that I cannot deal with that half of the time. They're kind of toxic. But you know, that's also my decision, so... Nope. Hold on. Hold on, I'm almost, here. I say you'd play a platinum or high gold. Thank you. Thank you. I love how there's such a you know, there's such a big difference between high gold and plat. So, correction, ma'am. First PC shooter. Correct. You are correct. First PC shooter, but I was playing with a controller beforehand, so... Actually don't know what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying in the first place. You can't help but focus on healing. You want to learn Gambit. I see. Also, I'm done with Penny. What do you think, you guys? Came out good? I'll make sure when I write in it, I'll show you. But this is the Penny page. And then I have my Sue page. So... Again, if you came in late, no writing. Why is there no writing, Dove? Because when I do my journaling and I do writing in particular, the problem is, or my problem is that I tend to look down a lot and my head is really close to the book when I write. So, you know, that's just for me to do off camera. So, but I have to say, for me to do 2 pages, which this one was a request. Not bad. Not bad that I was able to do 2 pages for tonight. Which, last time we did... If you didn't see the post, by the way, I did this off camera. LOL, I talked about this the last time. I did this off camera, and I was setting up... What I do is I set up the tape and the paper, and then I realized I did it upside down, and I was like, good job. But I have to say, this came out really nice, too. I need to go back to playing Panther one day. I don't know when that's gonna be. I genuinely can't tell you when that's gonna be, but it came out nice. This was off camera though. Anywho, if you weren't here the last time that I did journaling, this is what I wanted to say. This is how the other pages turned out to be. Here was page, we did 2 pages, but if you consider this to be 1 page, then we did 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, right? I set up this page, I set up this page, here's the writing for it. I set up this page and this page, all in the other stream room. But I think everything turned out good, so I'm very happy and satisfied with how everything came out. And yeah, man, I have to tell you, I'm very happy. I wanted to do writing for this, but I don't even know have the what, but I think I'm happy with the stickers being here. And then this was a request, so JJ was here to see a good chunk of it, but I'll make sure, like last time, once I'm done writing and everything, I'll make sure to take pictures and I'll share it on my X account, and I'll share it in the posts tab here on YouTube somewhere. But if you have any other requests, let me know, because I'm more than happy to do so. Especially because we talked about rivals quite a bit today. I met some new people. Again, shout out to you guys. I genuinely don't mind doing more rivals, considering, again, that I've been playing it a lot and I've been enjoying it. So if you want me to, if you have like a specific, if there's a specific character that you'd like to see me do, or a specific theme, just ask. If it's in relation to rivals and you want to see me do someone specific, I will also say, just ask and tell me what costume it is, and I don't mind. But with that being said, hello? Well, I'm moving everything with my left hand right now. Hold on. Boink. Here we are, back in the room. Back in the good old room. Wasn't today a good stream, you guys? It's kind of late now. I just realized. Right now it's Sloth's bedtime. It's bedtime for Sloth. Someone's gonna be like, huh? How do you know what time it is to go to bed for Sloth? Because I know. Okay, fair enough, Duck. Fair enough. You're comfy. Did you enjoy today's stream? As you said, you were asleep beforehand, and then you... whatchamacallit? You were asleep beforehand, and then you woke up, and then you were just laying down, and then blah 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 blah. I forgot what you said. Wanda Emporium Matron. Didn't sniff glue. Oh, calm yourself. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Every stream I do that's hand cam, you're gonna ask me to sniff the glue, you guys? Don't answer. Don't answer. I know the answer already. I know the answer that you're gonna tell me already. Don't answer that question. Don't answer it. Don't answer. But Wanda, yes, I can write Wanda down. Nice to meet you too, by the way, John. Nice to meet you too. I will hopefully see you another time. Fingers crossed. Wanda, I will also, I will try and do my research for Wanda. Or it's really for that skin. I need to write it down. Hold on, I'm not gonna leave yet. Right now I'm just packing up and cleaning up all my scraps I have. But I also need to write down the Wanda, somewhere in my notes. I'm probably gonna open up Rivals. If I'm going to be honest. I could even show you how I collect pictures. Hold on. Hello, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one, thank you. Another one. Hold on. I'm here, but I need to clean up. Oh, my whole setup is so funky. Oh. LOL, dog. Hi, Efferl. Hi, Duck. Hi, Efferl. Hi, Duck. Hi, Efferl. Lovely gingerbread cookie creature, what do you want from me? I'm trying to play my Uma Musume on my computer. I just wanted to say hi. Okay, hi. What's the skin called again? The Wanda Matron of Wanda Matron. Emporium Matron. Okay. I'm gonna show you how I collect my screenshots. Maybe that'll be helpful to someone. I don't know who, but someone. Organize. Put this away. Stream might pause, by the way, because I need to open up. I will open up Rivals, so I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, we are balling. Okay, stream is gonna pause. It's basically gonna repeat the same thing that I'm saying over and over again. So, have a little bit of patience. I will be back. What skin it is too. Mind you, I'm sure that it probably says what skin it is. Hello? 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 Another one's like you. This is very experimental. Which is this whole stream? LOL. Don't worry, I'm always scuffed. We back? Yeah, we back. Welcome back, thank you, I'm back. Hold on. Oh, sorry if you heard that was my tummy, you rumbled. Sorry if you heard it. Hi, Avocado, hi. Did you actually hear my tummy rumble? I'm curious. Scuff is a scuff of life. You're so right for saying that. Hold on. There it is. All right. Oh no. Don't fall. There it is. No. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, good. One of my fatitos in here would say yes. I feel it in my bones, just to trick me. Alright. You shall head to bed, of course, after doing dailies. Oh, 𝗓𝗪𝗧𝗨𝗕𝗥, enjoy your bedtime. Alright, so what I do is... What skin is it? Wander, right? I go to Heroes. Then I don't have it, but... It should still pop up anyways. Scarlet Witch. What is it called? Hold on. Emporium something. Ah, okay, I have this one. Okay, sometimes she poses. I look to see if there's any sort of neat pose that she does here. I want to take my Quicksilver off. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, let me figure out if I can do that. Oh, this is so cute. Star-Lord's thing is cute too. If I fear I don't know how to take this off, that's fine. I'll work with it, or I'll work around it. Sorry, wrong person. There it is. Okay. Horns are kind of blocked. Oh, but she looks cool like this. Okay, so I'll take a screenshot of her. Wait, she has to do it again. Can you look at me? Thank you. Clink. So there's that. And then maybe I'll take a picture of her from this angle. But she looks at me again. There it is. Okay, and then I zoom out. Oh, oops, sorry. This. Do I want her like this? Not entirely sure. I'll do some emotes. I'll look at the emote page. And if there's any cool posts that she does in the emotes, then I'll take a screenshot of it. Let me see. The plushie of her brother and only her brother. We don't speak of that. I see. We don't speak of her brother. Got it. I need to find like a good angle. Sometimes I have to wait here to see if I messed up any sort of angle. Okay. And then I can... Oh, no, I can't zoom in on these. Right. But I can even take... I even sometimes go to the other emotes. Because they allow you to do that, and I can inspect. I like this emote though, whichever cost you... Oh, it tells me. Ah, I see. Yeah, I like the emote, the book. The cute emote. I don't... I'm not sure if it fits with what I have envisioned for this, so... There's that. Happy birthday. Ah. Yeah, I don't have the battle pass, sadly. Ooh, that's neat. Do it again. Aw, nuts. Wish you could buy the emotes separate. I agree, because sometimes there's a skin that I don't really need, you know? Okay, I caught her right on time. So I try to capture some frames, and then I go through my screenshots and look at them. But sometimes too, if I go into like... let's go to Doom Match. Sometimes I like the background of certain character select screens for certain stages. And then when you put a character in, you know, they have their own special animation. And then I can look at it. But that's only if I have the skin, right? It looks very neat when she gives you the side eye. Oh, oh, no. Oh, I have to do it. I wasn't fast enough. Hi. I wasn't fast enough, but that's okay. Someone's gonna... Someone's gonna clock me. Hello? What's going on? What is he looking for? What was he looking for? Did you clear? No, I only went up to Nightmare 3. And then I was like, I'm done. Oh, my actual word and a half. No. That Hawkeye is not to be trusted. That Hawkeye, not to be trusted. They're still civilized. Yeah, for the most part. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. You heard me curse. LOL, sorry. I was like, what the heck? Of course, it's the squirrel girl with the nuts. Yeah, that had to happen. GG's to Thor, whoever he did that to. GG's, that was the right thing to do, of course.
Be right back.
Aw, yeah, Quack wanted to hear me curse. Okay, goodbye, Spider. I'm done. Almost sold. You almost sold it with a magic, then you failed. Appreciated that they added more days. Oh yeah, I love playing this. I have to play it again another day. Apologies for my language because I try my best not to curse like that. He should have been here. Damn, he missed. See what happens when you miss a stream? Now this is gonna be archived in the VOD for Imagine. No, I'll go back because I just wanted to show you how I screenshot things. But yeah, I don't have the... Oh wait, there's only how many? Oh, there's 3 days yet left. Yeah, this is when I first started. I don't have this pass. I just realized the Loki skin is in this. I'll have to think about it. Man. Balls, bro. Balls. I'll have to think about it. I have 3 days to think about it. I'll think about it tomorrow. Let's go back. appreciate that I try to keep things clean. Yeah, I've been on a no cursing streak for a good while. A squirrel just messed me up. Plus, I think I'm locked out. And by locked out, I mean I think I'm getting EP. I've been streaming for longer periods of time lately. So, again, that's kind of on me. That's kind of on me. Thank you for the. I don't know if Triplet is still here, but thank you again for the super chat, Triplet. It's time for me to go to bed. Ooh, bad word. Go time out in your room. Time out. End stream. Time out. Bad dove. Time out. You get a timeout. Claps you on the wrist. Bad dove. Bad. You crazy boy, I cannot argue with you. Happy Ducky Dove Day. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you for another super chat. Thank you. I can't argue if you say Happy Ducky Dove Day. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Okay. Done.